If you remember a couple of weeks ago on August 7th, y'all seen this BS pop up out of nowhere.
After careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself a WNBA prospect. If simply declaring who you are is all that's required, then I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA. My team and I have carefully examined the WNBA's eligibility criteria and governing framework surrounding self-identification and inclusion. Based on the current guidelines, I can and am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am definitely not here to mock, make fun of, or disrespect any community or personal choices. I am simply asking that the current rules be applied equally to everyone. The rules that represent the very values many WNBA players and coaches have publicly advocated for. My team and I are prepared to ensure these guidelines are applied equally, consistently, and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at training camp.
That's failed Celtic, failed Oklahoma City Thunder basketball player, former NBA player, former Turkish citizen who got booted out of his goddamn country.
A player from Turkey says he was held in a Romanian airport over the weekend when his home country revoked his passport. Enes Kanter plays center for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He has long been an outspoken critic of Turkey's President Erdogan. Kanter says Turkey canceled his passport in retaliation for his political views. Last year, Turkey revoked passports for tens of thousands of Turkish citizens living abroad.
President Erdogan met with President Trump last week at the White House. The visit came amid tensions over the Turkish leader's authoritarian crackdown and human rights abuses. During Erdogan's trip to Washington, 11 people were hurt in violent clashes between protesters and his security team. The Secret Service is investigating. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson said over the weekend the State Department is dismayed.
Well, we did call the ambassador.
So he had to come here and change his name to Enes Freedom. He had did this crazy ass video, which really was just dumb.
So official. I just declared for the 2027 WNBA draft in April. Join me in this journey.
Enes Kanter Freedom decided he's going to throw his hat into the WNBA.
The WNBA does not ban men who identify as women right now from playing in the league.
He would dominate the WNBA without batting an eyelash.
The number one prospect in the history of the WNBA.
But just like his country did him, he got booted out of a WNBA game because for some odd ass reason, he believes that he's a person that's supposed to be of the rights of women. But we're going to call out a couple of hypocrisies here. And it's primarily going to focus on what he should be doing, but what he fails to do because he can't address certain things that exist in America because he's not a damn American. Roll it.
Chicago. I'm not touching him. I'm just saying. You were sorry in the league. You were sorry in the league. Sorry ass. You were sorry in the league. You were sorry in the league. You wouldn't even do good in this league. You sorry ass. Sorry. Now you ain't good. You ain't good here. You ain't good here. You got the police with you. Man, you a kid.
So already you see him going into the arena to cause shit. And what he's going to do next, I don't think he understands you technically can't do that. So what he does is, you know what? Let's take a look and see if you catch it. all that arguing that you're doing, you damn near walked on the court. See, the WNBA now has the power to do what I think they're going to do, and that's ban him from the league forever. For sure. Get rid of him forever. That way he can never go to any other WNBA game, never be invited to any of this shit, and that problem will literally be gone. But they do have a bigger problem because it's something that the league stands for that Enes Kanter can't do for his own religion. And that's address a problem. Because listen to how this dummy tries to phrase it and say, I have a, no, you don't.
That is the reason that they're kicking me out. This is unacceptable.
Just a little bit more?
You need somebody to sit there. Somebody to sit there, check out the
Yo.
Now to the truth. The WNBA does have a problem. They do. Just gonna be fair, square, obvious, and honest. The WNBA is about inclusion. So when they preach LGBTQIA plus rights, you do have a quote unquote trans problem. Y'all do. 100% y'all do. Just like Ceddy Nash got an ash problem, ash on the elbows right here. You feel me? Fresh out that shower work. I'm like, boy, they gonna make fun of me on the internet. But on a serious note, they do have a major problem on their hands. And Enes Kanter bringing it up. So what? It's the lesbian. It's the LG, gay, bi, and trans. So the trans part is a group. It is a group. Now, me personally, it's a simple fix. Create a trans league and treat it like a co-ed league. There you go. That to me, that makes the most sense in the world. Then we're going to see something that, we see happen on playgrounds all damn day. Men and women play, well, not playgrounds, but basketball gyms throughout America do every damn day. You do have women that play against men and men that play against women. This does happen on the regular. It's not nothing that's crazy. So it would simply just be something that's co-ed. But the WNBA does have a trans problem. It 100% does. Because for you to accept that community and you not really accept that community, you're kicking the can down the road. So what's the solution? We don't know yet. I ain't got that goddamn answer. I'm just going to be honest with you. But Enes Kanter is a scary individual, a trash individual, got kicked out of his own country, took the name Enes Freedom, but you're not fighting for the freedoms of Muslims here in America. You've yet to ever speak on Jake Lang or any of these people that are actively going to mosque and messing with your people. Literally. You said nothing. Zero. So I'm trying to understand, what are you fighting for exactly? Because if you are a Muslim like you proclaim to be, when you used to pray, when you used to have your corner to pray in Boston when you played for the Celtics, remember that? Kind of forgot about that, huh? Pepperidge Farm don't forget shit. So what are you now? Are you a Christian? Are you non-religious? Are you women's rights? Because you're really just an opportunist. You dropped out of the league 2 years ago when you were 30. Now, for a lot of men, their primes, as far as sports go, is literally hitting from that 25 age range to about 33. You're 32 and already out the league. You're a failed basketball player as far as the professional leagues go. How about you take your talents overseas? Oh, you can't, because your country called you an enemy of the state and you'll be out of here. So you hide behind this fake ass American image that honestly isn't accepted. You can't bring your ass down south. That thick ass accent? Nah, not gonna happen. But hey, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. As far as the league goes, the WNBA, you do have a trans problem. Y'all can't accept them, then reject them. That's not how that's supposed to work. You just can't. But if there's this much support for trans and all this shit, bring all trans men, trans women, put them all in the league and make you like co-ed. That way, nobody could complain. But y'all, let me know y'all thoughts on this one. Whoo-wee, ain't no way. QCP mama just dropped a bombshell from something that happened years ago. Click right here for that video or click right here for the playlist, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Reload it. Y'all come on back now, you hear?